Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hi, Brooklyn.
Hi.
Hi, Dad.
Hi.
Oh, has it been filming?
Yep, you can say hi.
Hello.
Check, check, 1, 2. Hi.
Today's December 13th.
December 13th.
December the 13th.
December 13th.
December 13, 1-3. It's December 13th, 2021.
I'm 18 years old. 19.
Oh, these are terrible questions. 52, yeah. 53.
15. I'm 16. I'll be 51 next week. I'm going to be 52 in 5 days.
I'm 21. I'm 22 years old.
Making it to gold in the league. No, I'm kidding. Actually getting into college and surviving this first semester. What am I proudest of? I made a lot of new friends at school, so I would say I'm proud of going out of my way to further those connections and strengthen connections to people I already have connections with.
I think I'm proudest of pushing myself to keep working on online school, even though it's a completely different experience and it's not really enjoyable and it's really stressful and it took a toll on everyone's mental health. I'm really proud of myself for sticking through it. I think this year I'm still proud of myself for sticking through online school, even though it's been so different. But I get to spend all day with the dog. I get to work at the pool more often. And on a less heavy note, I'm proud of myself for finding a hobby that I really, really enjoy and something that can help me escape in the evenings when the day has been so stressful, which is reading. I've really enjoyed reading, so.
Not failing school so far, and I think that's it. I would say how far I've come, like in my mental state, like mental health wise. Yeah.
So professionally, I'd have to say that I put together a lot of transactions, a lot of deals, and made a lot of people happy. Personally, during COVID, we as a family hung out a lot. Everyone is getting along. There are no major fights. Everyone is cool. And on another front, personally, we secured a cottage in Haliburton, a couple lots away from the in-laws, and that is an extreme moment of success for both me personally and my family, and Chili loves it. Next question. So, what am I most proud of this year, 2021? I'd have to say that as a team, because of COVID, we all scored the opportunity to go to the cottage, all 5 of us, for the entire summer. It was awesome, and including the dog and the cats. Plus, the kids all scored jobs at Shoppers Drug Mart. So they all worked in the same place in Haliburton, and that's like excellent. Other than that, we did a lot of work there, which is a lot of fun. And then professionally, I'll say, okay, again, that we got a lot of transactions together, a lot of people real happy. And so that's that, yeah. Summer, awesome.
I guess I'm proudest of my children and how adaptable they're being during a very difficult year. I guess I'm proudest of everyone in our family and the way that we have tried to be as flexible as possible during this pandemic and make adjustments in our life and try to make the best of everything going on that, where there's some really crappy things that are beyond our control.
It's between wonder and sure thing right now, at the moment. I don't even know how those two made it there because I would say Your Power by Billie Eilish. All-time favorite, forever, always.
If I had to choose one, I'd probably pick Ice Cream by Blackpink. My favorite song this year is Crush by 17. You mad crush? I got a crush on you.
My favorite song right now, Well, since it's Christmas time, I'd have to say that my favorite Christmas tunes, so like anything by Michael Bublé, Justin Bieber, Elvis Presley. Well, I'd have to say that if I think about my favorites for the last 6-8 months, you introduced me to Greta Van Fleet, and I really, really love their stuff. So if I'm looking to put something particular on, I would probably choose something from them.
I'm more into genres. So right now, I'm kind of hitting the trance music, a lot of EDM, high energy, consistent theme type anthems. Anthems, that's it. They're like anthems, right? That's pretty good. Okay, I'd say top 15, top 20 of whatever the kids are listening to. Because that way we have a household groove. That's what really happens, right? There has been a bit of a slide into K-pop, and so that's been good. That's been good, but I don't know all the moves. We'll have to check with Gardner on that. But yeah, so K-pop is killing it this year, and you know, top 10, top 20. All right.
My favorite song, forever and always, is Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. That is my favorite song ever, of all time. But if I had to pick a favorite song for right now, it would be What Once Was by Hers.
Chocolate and coffee. I would say the same thing, chocolate and coffee. Chocolate and coffee.
My guilty pleasure is watching Spider-Man Far From Home every night. That's so true. Eating spoonfuls of peanut butter out of the jar. It's so good. You can't fight me on that. It's so good.
My guilty pleasure, as everyone knows, is Twilight. I have watched Twilight, the entire series, this year 3 times. I still love Twilight. I would say it's no longer my guilty pleasure, just something that I love because it's comforting for me. I think my guilty pleasure right now is scrolling through Pinterest and finding book fan art, book concepts, anything that relates to the books I'm reading right now. Just like art and stuff is so amazing, and every time I look at them, I'm just like transported back into the universe. And I love that. It just makes me so happy. So that's probably my guilty pleasure.
Anime, I guess. That is no longer a guilty pleasure. I have zero shame. I cut that cringe part off in my brain, so I don't really cringe at myself anymore. I'll go with a basic. I would say coffee.
I can't stop drinking coffee. All right? I can't. And if I could, it'd be awesome. Caffeine is just, it's just terrible. Okay, caffeine is still a problem, but I have a new problem. Okay, I got a problem with Fortnite. What is wrong? Okay, I gotta take it off my computer every week so I can be a normal person. And then when I put it back on my computer, I can't stop playing it. I don't know why. It's so much fun.
Recently, the best advice I've been trying to follow is take everything one day at a time. Don't stress about what's gonna happen in a week. I don't really know what else to say about that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Life moves pretty fast. I would second that advice still. I think that's the best advice I could ever give is life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and take a look once in a while, you'll miss it. So appreciate the moments while you're in them.
Stay safe and stay clean. With great power comes great responsibility. Everyone should recognize that if you fall into a position where you have great power, whether you're coaching or whether you're helping people make decisions, those decisions are being made, based on your recommendations, and so those recommendations. So with that comes responsibility. You can't skirt the responsibility of conveying some recommendations in whatever avenue and have those decisions being made. They're on you also.
Take each day as it comes, not to stress out about the little things, and to just try and enjoy the little things that bring a smile to your face. The best advice I would say is to continue to do those things that bring you joy and happiness and spend time with the people that bring you joy and happiness. It's the most important thing, and to appreciate that you have those people around and those things, whether it's a hobby or an activity that makes you feel calm and avoids the stress and anxieties that come with living in a pandemic.
The best advice would be do whatever you want because you only live once and nothing ever matters, because at the end of the day, we're all gonna die. So, oh my God, that's ridiculous. Don't have anything on your phone that you wouldn't want your grandma to see, and never post pictures of yourself crying, ever. Don't do it. No one cares. Don't do it. YOLO. Actually, I have a better one. The best advice I've ever gotten was me, myself, and I. Because I remember this doesn't even make sense.
Maybe to just be grateful for everything. People take everything for granted. People take a lot of things for granted. The best advice I was given this year, one of my friends, Deland, my best friend, she said, we were talking about stuff earlier this year, and she was just kind of telling me, she's like, everything you're worried about, just like, none of it matters. She's like, it just doesn't matter. And I was like, you know what, you're right. And it was just kind of like from then on, it was a good moment in my life, because that was when I was like there was big changes happening. So it was very good to just be like, you know what, it doesn't matter. Just take it as it comes and just kind of have fun with it. I think that it definitely helped me, especially with the new stages in university. I kind of found ways to enjoy everything.
I guess all the new programs I've found on streaming movie sites and trying out new series and trying to get into something that I can enjoy. I think I would be obsessing about crafting right now, right? My new Cricut, stenciling, mandala painting. Just today was thinking about going to get some rocks to do some rock painting. Been thinking about making some wind chimes with crystal beads, which I think is going to be my next hobby. And knitting. I'm knitting like a mad woman lately, so yeah, just my crafting.
Robert Pattinson, I am single. That's the wrong hand. I am single, and I accept your proposal to marriage, is all I can say. I still love Robert with all my heart, and I'm absolutely ecstatic for Batman next year. But this year, I am obsessed with reading. Since the summer, I've read, I think, 32 books, 32 novels.
Tom Holland. I'm watching Spider-Man every day. Actually, I'm going to go see Tom Holland's Spider-Man new one on Thursday. This week. I'm so excited, but that's not what I'm obsessed with right now. Tangerines.
I'd say music. Music is always the answer. Yeah, I'm always obsessed with music. I'm listening to music a lot. This year, Schitt's Creek. Schitt's Creek has been a constant obsession through this entire year. We were watching it like yesterday. I think it's like the 6th or 7th time I've rewatched the whole show. Yeah, it's been a good constant. I love that show so much.
Oh, geez. I've gone crazy with stereo equipment. I've been looking at amps and surround sound receivers and EQs. I'm just looking to get a super system, smashing the Halliburton property from every direction. Okay, so luckily the obsession has come to an end recently, but I was obsessed about tractors. Why? So, the in-laws and my beautiful wife, Shelley, they have been hinting at Tractor World, a mini tractor for the property, so they can move dirt. It's all about dirt. It's all about dirt. So that was pretty much a big obsession. So we seem to have squared that up. I'll pick it up next week. Boom, done. Another obsession would be maybe the Fortnite scenario I did speak of earlier. It's just an obsession, and I gotta just find a way out of that. And I think that's it.
Spider-Man or Basketball Diaries? Baby Driver. 100%.
Coraline. It's like a tie right now. Coraline still up there, but I'm gonna have to say Shang-Chi.
I really enjoy James Bond flicks and Mission Impossible, anything that's kind of like spy, good guy, bad guy related. I can't really think of a movie, but I'm looking forward to the next season of Ozark that's coming out. And there's quite a few series on Netflix and Crave that I've found that I'm waiting for the next season. So I'd have to say that streaming services instead of movies have become my new fave.
My favorite movie is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I would still say my favorite movie is Ferris Bueller's Day Off because I love the philosophy behind it, and I wish I could go dance on a parade float.
Spaceballs. Battlestar Galactica.
A year ago, I would give myself the advice of don't take anything for granted, spend time with your friends more, stay later at school, don't rush home. The advice I would give myself a year ago would be to check in with your loved ones more often and tell them that you love them. Family, friends, cousins, co-workers. Give yourself free time when you want it. Don't feel guilty about it. Do what makes you happy. Don't worry about lots of things. Don't cry over spilled milk. Everything will be fine in the end. And do your homework. And spend more time with your friends. Join intramurals. That would be my advice. The advice my past self has given today's me was good advice to appreciate the moments that you've been given and what you're doing in them. And I think I would extend that advice to myself next year, considering we don't know what it's going to look like and we don't know how things will be with COVID, to appreciate the time that you're spending with your family and your friends is probably the best advice that I could give myself now and next year.
Prioritize school over anything. I did, so you're welcome.
Looking at this person right here, what would you tell her?
Just don't give up. And then next year me, don't give up. There we go.
Solid.
Spend more time with family.
What advice would you give yourself a year from now?
Enjoy the fact that we got to spend so much time as a family this year, and try to make sure that we continue doing that moving forward. I would tell myself last year that this would be going on for so much longer, so I should take advantage of having the time that I had to exercise more and get more into my hobbies, because it was going to last a while. And the advice I'd give myself for next year is the same kind of advice. Just take advantage of doing those things that make you happy instead of trying to make other people happy all the time.
Stick with the people that actually care about you. Don't throw yourself at people that you think should be your friend or that you want them to be your friend if they don't actually value your presence. Advice I'd give myself a year ago: understand the value of close friends, close people. I think a lot of people make it seem like you need to have a lot of friends to be happy. All you really need is like one or two. You just need a partner in crime and you're good to go. Also, please start going to the gym. Please go to the gym.
What advice would you give yourself in a year from now?
Oh my gosh. Whenever you have the urge to do something for yourself, whether it's a physical thing like working out or going out with some people or spending time with your family or getting that food from, I don't know, McDonald's or something that you want, go for it. Don't second guess yourself and be like, oh, but $10, that's so much money. Oh my God. Then you move to school and you realize $10 is a lot of money. If you want to do something for yourself, do something for yourself because you deserve it. Stand with that. I still would do that. Advice would I give myself next year? Really dive into the things that you like. Just go head first. If you really enjoy something or you really like something or something actually like brings you joy or makes you happy, just dive head first and just full send it. Just go into it. Because if it makes you happy, that's all that matters. And that's, yeah.
Work harder on real estate and less on contracting. But contracting is fun. And real estate is good, but contracting is way more fun.
And what advice would you give yourself next year?
Probably the same. Spend more time with the family and less time building stuff. Oh, go to the gym, but that's not going to happen. And yeah, more time in real estate in order to generate an income stream. Well, next year, see, that's a tough one because now I've come to realize that my goals this year are really totally different than they were last year. So I can't really advise on speculation. There's no good call in speculating advice you'd give yourself other than to strive for the goals that you're looking towards, exercise, do a better job professionally, and then through the summer I want to put more time into the cottage and spend as absolutely much time with the family as possible.
We're gonna have okay. And you can like wave goodbye.
Bye.
It's this year.
There you go, I did it. I don't know how to get it.
Yeah.
When we take pictures, I like going like this. Okay, there you go.
I really like that
I do
one.
that.
It freaks everyone out.
Sometimes.